Welcome back to Breakfast, 5 minutes to 9. Armed with just a second-hand microphone and a black belt in Google searching, a Masterton dad of 3 has clocked up 100 million views on his 6 degrees of separation TikToks. For example, a link from himself to Rasputin.
Here is me and Peter Jackson. There's Peter Jackson with Steven Spielberg and the Queen. That little girl in the middle is Elizabeth II when she was 5 years old, and that is her grandmother, Queen Mary. The girl in the background between those two ladies is Queen Mary when she was about 10 years old, and this little dude down here is Tsarevich Alexis. And there's Tsarevich Alexis in his nice little sailor hat standing right next to Rasputin himself.
Well, Ryan Coles, aka BB Malloy, joins us now live. Ryan, long-time follower, first-time interviewer here. I've been loving your work. Can you explain to me what is exactly the idea about 6 degrees of separation?
Morning to Breakfast team. So the thing around it. Sorry, I'm a little bit ill. The whole point around 6 degrees of separation is that in 1929. There was a Hungarian writer named Frigyes Karinthy who theorized that everyone was six handshakes apart in a short story he wrote called Chains. And this has obviously gone on to be developed in pop culture, like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon or something along those lines. But essentially, they've had people at MIT look at this. They've had people at Oxford look at this to see if it's an actual viable concept. And the whole point for me making these videos was just to prove that we are all connected and there does need to be more unity, whether that be in the online space or in real life. And it's a lot of fun doing the research.
Do you love the challenge of someone saying, I bet you can't link to this person?
Oh, it's great. It's great. I'm very much one of those, if someone calls me chicken, I rise to the challenge. So I didn't really learn too much from Back to the Future, unfortunately. And that's kind of the vibe when people go like, I bet you can't do this person. It's like, well, yeah, I'm about 80% sure that I can most of the time. When people suggest like people that were pre-cameras, so like the
Yes.
widely available camera was available to the public in something like 1834. So anyone pre that is a little bit difficult for obvious reasons. But yeah, anyone after that is pretty gettable, I'd say.
Okay, so I wanted you to link me to someone who's been in the news recently, me to Pope Leo. Could you take us through the steps? I believe you've got some photos. Have you managed to do it?
Yes, I have. It was actually surprisingly easy. And I know you're a Tottenham Hotspur supporter. I know that you enjoy your football. I won't use any Tottenham players because I can't stand Tottenham. I'm a United supporter and I'm still really salty about last week. But,
okay, so here's the first photo. Who have we got?
We've got you, and there is Tommy Smith, Auckland FC and all-white footballer.
Yes, next step.
And the next step is Tommy Smith, and in the middle there is Costa Barbarouses.
Yes, next step.
There is the Battle of the 23s. There is Costa Barbarouses and David Beckham clutching his chest.
Okay, nice. This is getting good. What have you got next?
We've got David Beckham and Diego Maradona.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, being that Pope Francis was, I believe, Argentinian, there is Diego Maradona and Pope Francis.
And the final step,
obviously, yeah, and then from Pope to Pope, you've got Pope Francis and Pope Leo.
Well done. Well
Just
done.
like that.
Ryan, you're a legend. BB Malloy is the Instagram handle. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Loving your work. Keep doing what you're doing. Peace and have a good day.
Peace and have a good day, man.